Right. Now today we're gonna be having a very beautiful session this afternoon as I prepare to share you my winning defining games, selections, predictions for today. Right? Hungary vs Switzerland the first game, Italy vs Albania the second game, Spain vs Croatia the third game. We're talking about Euro 2024 betting predictions and betting tips. To those of you who have not subscribed, turned on notifications, I actually mean to those of you who are new to the channel. This is your moment. Click the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and ensure you watch till the very end because this is your perfect opportunity, right? And of course, if you enjoy watching my videos every single day, and for a moment you are worried if Bettor was going to be posting a video today or not posting a video today, then I want you to show appreciation. Click the like button, right? Click the like button and let us get started. Right. Now I want to make a quick announcement. We're going to be having a few changes moving forward, especially during this Euro 2024 period, right? Now, we're going to be betting per game. Every bet slip that I'll be sharing is going to be based on every single game. For example, we're talking about today we have 3 bet slips. Hungary, Switzerland, the first bet slip. Italy, Albania, second bet slip. Spain, Croatia, third bet slip, right? Now you need to stay patient because in the next few seconds, you're about to discover that. We're going to begin by the Hungary vs Switzerland match because it's the first game. Now we look at this game. The very first thing we're going to be betting on is a corner market. The second thing is the normal market. And then we combine them to form our bet slip for this very game. Now, going through the records of these two teams coming into this match, Hungary were able to finish their qualification round unbeaten, which means that they topped their Group G. Of course, Group G never consisted of teams that we can say were very big opponents, or let me say serious opponents. But the important thing is how they performed and how they performed in their recent friendlies, right? Looking at Switzerland, what I want to say about Switzerland is that when it comes to such kind of tournaments, competitive tournaments, they are always a force to reckon. I mean, they're always a force to fear, right? They have the experience, and that is what they bring on the table today. Now, it's an important game for both teams tonight, or this evening, this afternoon, right? Neither of the teams is looking forward to lose their opening game. We are looking forward to a tight game that is going to be close, and it's going to be difficult to decide who's going to be winning. A draw is highly likely in this game, and if a draw is to occur in this game, then we're talking about a 2-2 draw in this game. So, in terms of betting, we're going to be betting on 2 options, right? Option number 1, of course, it's going to be formed into one option at the end of the day using 1xbet, right? Over 7.5 corners at an odd of 1.55 odds. Option number 2, we're going for the handicap, Asian handicap, positive 1.5 on Hungary. Hungary positive 1.5, Asian handicap at an odd of 1.18. Now our first bet slip is going to be consisting of that. And we sum them up to get 1.829 odds for our first bet slip, right? My booking code is 5XY3V. It's available on 1xbet. If you don't have a 1xbet account, there's a link in the video description. There's a link in the pinned comment. Get yourself a 1xbet account, open it, use the booking code, bet on the game. Second game we are having today is Spain vs Croatia. We look at the Spain vs Croatia game. It's a game that both teams are going to fear losing. So the fear of losing this game should outweigh the rewards of winning this game for both teams tonight. Now, between Spain and Croatia, I want to believe that it's going to be a tight match. And basing on that statement that I just said, that the fear of losing this game is going to be more than the rewards of and let me say it's going to be more than the rewards of winning this game, then I want to believe that there's going to be a high number of corners in this game. So talking between Spain and Croatia, the first betting outcome, the first betting market, the first betting opinion is over 8.5 corners at an odd of 1.87 odds. I know the odds are high, and I know yesterday during our first game, we went for the option of over 6.5 corners. Of course, that is what we staked on. And the corners of 5-0 exactly. I don't want to lose hope on the second day. I know it was a massive setback I received on the first day, given that I staked highly on it, expecting that it was going to be an easy one. But given that Germany went for the goals instead of the corners, that is always expected. Today, looking at Spain versus Croatia, I want to believe the opposite. I want to trust that we're going to be having over 8.5 corners at an odd of 1.87. Now, When it comes to the betting opinion, especially the normal betting market, who's going to be winning, who's going to be losing, let me tell you what I think about that. Last time these two teams played was in the UEFA Nation League finals, where the scores was 0-0 full time. And then after that, we had Spain winning it through the penalty shootouts. It was a 5-4, right? And then apart from that, we're looking at their 3 previous games before that match I just mentioned. There were plenty goals being recorded. There are several goals being recorded in their matches, and that is what I want to focus on. I somehow want to believe that we're not going to be witnessing a low-scoring game today again, and so there's a high potential that both teams are going to be scoring today because they're kind of equal. Spain, Croatia. Remember, during my analysis and prediction of the group, I went for Croatia coming first, Spain coming second. So it's going to be a tight one. Now, I want you to focus on their friendlies. In the last 2 friendlies Spain played coming into this, they were able to flex their muscles, winning 5-1, winning 5-0. For Croatia, it was different. They were able to nail Portugal. They nailed Portugal 2-1. And that shows that they are still a force to fear, especially when you take into consideration that when you look at Croatia, for example, the last 2 World Cups they have featured in, it has been amazing. They've had a perfect run, and I want to believe that they are still a force. They are still a force to fear. So once again, we have a tight game. Remember, Group B is the tightest in this Euro, right? So I'm going to be calling it a 1-1 draw. That is what I think. So my second betting opinion is going to be Spain. Number of goals in a row by Spain not to be 3. That is an option that is only available on 1xBet. And once again, our second bet slip, you combine the corner game over 8.5 corners, 1.87 odds. Number of goals scored in a row by Spain, not to be more than 3, at an odd of 1.12, gives us a summation of 2.0092 for our second bet slip. The booking code is VTDGV. VTDGV on 1xBet. If you don't have 1xBet account, once again, there's a link in the pinned comment section. Register on 1xBet. Grab yourself this amazing safe bet. And then our final game today, we have Italy coming up against Spain. No, it's Italy against Albania. It's so funny that I have to try for my fixtures, but the fixtures are already out. We have Italy versus Albania, not Italy versus Spain, right? So, in the Italy versus Albania game, it's going to be a little bit, let me say relaxed, because I believe that Italy are in a comfortable position to win comfortably today, right? When you look at this game, I want to believe we're going to be having plenty corners, given that Italy have averaged 6 corners, especially in their recent few games, and Albania, they have averaged 3 corners in their recent few games, so there's a high potential of 9 corners or something to do with 10 corners. Then, when you look at their last 3 head-to-head games coming into this, Italy versus Albania, we had 9 corners, 10 corners, 13 corners, respectively. Now, that is why we want to believe that in our first corner game, we're going to be riding. When you talk about the corner market, when you talk about the corner bet, there's a high potential of over 6.5 corners at an odd of 1.22. Then when you visit the SofaScore site, you also realize that Italy at home, of course they are not playing at home today, but Italy, they have averaged high number of corners. 10 over 5 corners has occurred 4 over 5 times, right? So there's a high potential of corners featuring in this game, right? Now, the other market we're supposed to be focused on, the other market is supposed to be caring about, is the market of which team is going to be winning, how many goals are going to be scored. I'm not going to be writing off Albania. I know I predicted them to come last in Group B. I know I talked about them being the underdogs in this group. But this is the first match. Every team has to put the effort. And taking into account Albania in their recent friendlies, they tried not to concede and they tried to record some positive results. It's not going to be that easy for Italy. Maybe we will be having a draw at first half, then second half be the highest scoring the highest scoring half, potentially 2-0 scoreline, 1-0 scoreline in favor of Italy. But I want to stick with our scoreline of 1-0 in favor of Italy. So in terms of prediction, I believe Italy is going to be in a position to win or draw the game. And so my second betting opinion is Italy. Goals in a row scored by Italy not to be more than 3. The odd for that is 1.32. Now we take that with the odd for the over 6.5 corners at an odd of 1.22. We get a summation of 1.61 odds for our second bet slip. Now to those of you who want the booking code, it's TN double G, TN double G, then V. That is 1xBet booking code. In the comment section, in the video description, there's a link to register on 1xBet. There's a link to get yourself a 1xBet account and stake on these games. So there are 3 bet slips I've shared today. 1.61 odds for Italy, Albania. 2.0 something odds for Spain, Croatia. And the first one was 1.8 odds for Hungary, Switzerland. Now, as I said, this is just a test to find out which market is the best to approach, or what is the best way of sharing these safe bets as we venture into the Euro 2024, which has just commenced. And in the next 28 days, in the next 29 days, in the next 30 days, I'm going to be sharing you everything you need to know about these games. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be packed. So subscribe, turn on notifications. And once again, I'm just going to make it the quick summation. There's this thing known as predict them with SofaScore. To those of you who have been watching the videos for the last few days, you know very well that when we talk about predict it with SofaScore, you need to drop your predictions. And luckily enough, if you're able to attain the 1,000 votes, and luckily enough, if you're able to predict them correctly, we're going to be having the 5,000, not 5,000, it's 500 euro giveaway. Now, in the comment section, I've dropped the link. To those of you who have not dropped their predictions, please go through it and ensure you're grabbing yourself the #1 prediction app, because it will be important and helpful as we advance forward, right? So take care, all the best, and let us meet on Telegram. There's a link to join my Telegram channel. It's going to be available in the pinned comment section. So check out everything, and all the best. Goodbye, and keep it positive, right?